welcome to Sproutpeople. We're going to show you today how to grow bird mix using an easy sprout sprouter. In the case of bird mix, you're going to use 4 pieces, okay? We got the solid base, we use this all the time. We've got the growing vessel. We've got the domed lid. Domed lid. And then we've got the small seed insert. There are enough small seeds in the medium size and small bird mix, Lil Bird, and maybe even in Dr. Bird, which if it isn't out yet, will be out soon. A new variety that's allergen free for a special bird in your life. So we snap the little small seed insert in here.
Now we're ready to soak. We're starting with 1/2 cup of dry seed. Your finished crop will be double what you start with. Add at least twice as much cool water as you have seed. Stir the seeds up to assure even water contact and set them aside to soak for 8 to 12 hours.
We've soaked seeds for 12 hours. You lift the growing vessel out of the Easy Sprout. Use the water on plants if you can, or whatever. And as I've told you before, you have to be thorough about this. So we're going to repeat this every 12 hours. This is the first time. We are going to rinse thoroughly, and we're going to drain thoroughly.
Try to imagine you are a seed in this Easy Sprout. You've been sitting in a bath for 12 hours. You want to rinse off. Feel the fresh water showering down on you. Turn off the shower when you feel good and clean.
The bigger the seeds, the less difficult the draining thoroughly part is. It's the small seeds you have to spend even more time on. Set it aside in the elevated position and put the domed lid on thusly. Remember, no light is needed, but neither is darkness.
12 hours later, it is once again time to rinse and drain.
I hold the Easy Sprout with my fingers against these teeth so I can spin it. It does occasionally fly out of my hands, but it's rare. Dome lid on.
12 hours later,
this is your last rinse, because 12 hours after this, your sprouts are going to look substantially more sprouted. This is our last rinse. This is 12 hours later. So this is it. So we want to be very thorough about draining, because they're going to get refrigerated, what we don't feed to our bird anyway, on day 1. So the drier they are, the better they store. I watch the water spatter across the sink when I'm spinning, and when it stops spattering so much, I feel I've been thorough. that's it. It's going to go back in its solid base, dome lid. And 12 hours later, you have the finished crop. How far you sprout is pretty much a matter of preference. In this case, your bird's preference. This is plenty sprouted. If you don't want them to be this big, then stop after the second rinse. You can't go wrong. Once they're soaked, they're nutritionally exceptional.
Snap the solid lid onto the top of your Easy Sprout and stick them in the fridge. Or transfer them to a plastic bag.
The Peak Fresh bag is the best of all plastic bags. Any plastic bag will do, but these are the best.
Things just last longer in them, but you're not going to be keeping these too long because your bird's going to eat them up fast. One last thing. Our mixes, big bird, mid bird, little bird, those refer to the size of the seed, not the size of the bird that should eat that mix. Our bird people tell us that any bird can eat any seed. It'll just take a little bird a little longer to eat a big seed.
That's it for this edition. Happy sprouting!